Hi guys, so we are um, back solving quadratic equations again. All right, and this one is to help you with the homework assignment number 6 for tonight. So, oops, there we go. There's my pen. Number 6. And this is for any problem like this as well. All right, and the problem is 8k squared is equal to negative 32k. So the first thing that you ask yourself is it equal to 0? And no, it's not. So you need to make it equal to 0. So that means I need to move this term here to the other side of the equation. All right, so that means I'm going to do some math here, and it's a negative 32k. So essentially we're subtracting 32k here. So the opposite of subtraction is addition. So we're going to add 32k to both sides, plus 32k here. And negative 32k plus 32k reduces down to 0. So now we have that magic 0 that we're looking for. And we are left with 8k squared plus 32k. All right. And now you ask yourself, do I have any common factors? So you look at the 8 and you look at the 32, and then you look at the k squared and the k. Well, k squared, there's two k's here, and there's one k here, so together they share at least one. So we know that there is at least k is a common factor. So let's talk about the numbers though. 8. We have 1 and 8 are factor, and 2 and 4. And then let's look at 32. Some factors of 32 is 1 and 32, 2 and 16, and 8 and 4. And let's see, I believe that's it. Yep. And then we look to see, we want the greatest number here and here that they have in common. All right. And it looks like that's going to be 8. All right, so the common factor of 8 and 32 is 8. And so we're going to make our expansion boxes to help us out with this. You don't have to, but because you guys are used to this format, it does help out a little bit. So we put 8k squared here and plus 32k. And you ask yourself, what's a common factor of 8 and 32? Well, we already decided that's 8, and there's 2k's here and 1k here, so we pull out that k. And then you ask yourself, 8 times what gives me 8? Well, that's 1. And k times what gives me k squared? And that's k. K times k is k squared. And then you do the same thing for this term over here. 8 times what gives you 32? And that's 4. And 8k times 4 gives me 32k. All right. So we have some factors here. Boom. Oh, these are not the best contrasting colors. Let's do F5. And we have these factors 1 and factors 2 right here. And so now we're going to set these factors equal to 0. So we say 8k times the quantity k plus 4 equals 0. And now we set our two factors equal to 0 and solve. So 8k equals 0, or k plus 4 is equal to 0. And then that's it. We solve. Divide by 8, divide by 8, and k is equal to 0 divided by 8 is 0. Subtract 4, and k is equal to negative 4. So this right here are the solutions. Okay, so this is a different example when we have a like term, and our like term is 8k, or a like factor, I should say. Okay, hopefully you guys are watching this video and brushing up for the quiz tomorrow. See you tomorrow.